Hello, kindergarten. Are you excited for our math today? We have a pre-assessment that we're going to do today. You need your Unit 10 pre-assessment, and that Unit 10, we are starting time to the hour. And I know you guys have been so excited to do time by the hour since first grade did their time unit a few weeks ago. And guess what? It's your turn. Okay? So I'm going to do the directions. There's only 6 questions. Okay? So I am going to read you the directions for all 6 problems. Okay? And if you need to pause me because I'm going too fast, please do pause. Okay? And then hit play when you're ready to go. All right? Okay. Unit 10 pre-assessment. Color the clock that shows 7 o'clock. And it's okay if you don't know it. For you to tell me what you can do, what you already know. Okay. Color the clock that shows 7 o'clock. Okay, number 2, circle the correct time for the clock. Is it 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock, or 4 o'clock? Okay. Number 3, draw hands on the analog clock to show 12 o'clock. Okay. Number 4, write 3 o'clock on the digital clock. And number 5, color the time that Anne goes to school. 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Might be a little different than when we go to school, but which one would be closest? And number 6, color the time that Max eats dinner. 6 o'clock a.m. or 6 o'clock p.m. When does Max eat dinner? Again, it might be a little different from the time that you and your family eats dinner, but which one would be closest to the time when the family eats dinner, when Max would eat dinner? Okay? All right. All right, so I'm going to go over the answers with you guys real quick. If you're not done, hit that pause button. Did you hit pause if you need to? Did you hit pause? Okay. All right, so color the clock that shows 7 o'clock. That hour hand is going to, the hand needs to be pointing at the 7 color one, okay? Circle the correct time for the clock. We've got a hand pointing at the 12, but none of these choices were 12, but there is a hand pointing at the 4. So I'm going to find my number word 4, and that's hopefully what you did, and that does show 4 o'clock. Okay. Draw hands on the analog clock to show 12 o'clock. Now, one thing that hopefully you overheard when first grade was doing their math is that whenever we're on the hour, the tall hand or the minute hand is always pointing at the 12. Okay, as straight as you can. Okay, and when you're whatever hour on your clock, then it's going to be pointing at that hour. And in this case, we'll be pointing at 12. Okay. Number 4, write 3 o'clock on the digital clock. So the hour is 3 o'clock and no minutes. So we're going to write double zeros. Okay. All right. Color the time that Anne goes to school. Probably most of you go more like 7:30. So, but which time is closest? 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock, or 8 o'clock? School starts at 8 o'clock. We're going to color. Okay. Color the time that Max eats dinner. 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. And it's going to be 6 p.m. because a.m. labels times in the morning. Okay. Or if you got some of them wrong, we're going to be learning and talking about all of these throughout our unit. And by the end of it, you'll know all this backwards and forwards. Okay. All right. This was part 1. So part 2 will be the lesson. Okay. And we'll be talking in more detail about what a clock looks like. All right. See you later.